Hello everyone, I'm Mutant and welcome back to another installment of Fictional Review. And today I'm going to be reviewing a show that I finished watching a while ago and I've decided to do a review on it. And that is Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, the 2018 Nickelodeon cartoon that only got 2 seasons. So, yes, let's get started, shall we? Now, Rise of the TMNT is, what would you know, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael. And they're trained by Master Splinter, and during the show, they go on many adventures alongside their friend April O'Neil to protect New York from various mutant threats while also trying to keep their identities hidden from the populace. Now, what's interesting is that while most of the TMNT media has Leonardo as the leader, remember that because I'm going to get back to that later. In this show, it's Raph that's the leader. Yeah, you know, Raphael, the hot-headed Ninja Turtle who always answers with his strength in his fists. Yeah, that guy. And yeah, most of the time, Raphael, at least this version, does usually come up with plans that involve smashing and punching, and for the most part they actually work out in the end, for better and for worse. Yeah. Now, another thing I should mention is that, is that the show also delves in, well, it does delve into mutant stuff, like with the hidden city and the many antagonists. It does delve into, like, the mystic side, because remember, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we ever seen, like, outside of the 2012 cartoon, I believe, where it really delved into, like, the mystic side of things. And yeah, in this show, it clearly demonstrates the mystic side with the Ninja Turtles and their mystical abilities. Like, for example, Raph is able to, like, create, like, a force field around his body that's kind of like a big version of himself. If you've seen Naruto, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, there's also Leonardo, who can create mystical portals using his swords. There's also Michelangelo, who can like summon a fireball at the end of his whip. And there's also Donnie, who can who can mainly, like, make weapons out of his, like, mystical energy. If you've seen the movie, and yes, I forgot to mention this before, but this show did have a movie at the end of its run. But yeah, now on to the personalities. They are, for the most part, they are quite what you expect, with Donnie's intelligence, Michelangelo's immaturity, and Raphael's punch first, ask questions later type of mentality. But the biggest changes here are Leonardo and Splinter, where Splinter is more like lazy and crude, whereas Leonardo is more like egotistical and just like thinks on instinct rather than coming up with a plan. And speaking of Leonardo, I should mention that at the end of the series and going into the movie, Splinter does make Leonardo the leader. Yeah, even I was shocked when I watched that. When I watched the end of the show a second time and watched the movie. Excuse me. Now I'm going into the villains. Many of them are quite fun to watch, but the three main ones I should mention: Baron Draxum, which I made out of the Underworld video on, so please check that out. Big Mama, the second antagonist of the show, who is more like a crime boss and a threat to the Ninja Turtles at the same time, both physical and personal. And there's also the Shredder, yeah, who I also talked about in the Baron Draxum video. Again, please check that out. Yeah, so all three of them are quite interesting, and the other yokai like Todd, Me Sweats, Bohop, Warren Stone, there's also this other character, the Baxter Stockman of the series, or as he's really called, Baxter Stockboy. No, I'm not kidding. His name is literally Baxter Stockboy. And he tries to expose the Ninja Turtles, but ends up failing each time. Yeah. Now, what do I think of this show? It's okay. The best way I could describe it is if Teen Titans Go was like actually like had a handle on its comedy, because while Rise of the TMNT does like have jokes that kind of like aren't funny most of the time, they do have like some funny moments. Mostly in like the characters' reactions to certain situations. For example, when Draxum first fights the Ninja Turtles, excuse me, he dismisses them as incompetent buffoons. Yeah, guess how well that worked out for him. Yeah. This show to me is kind of like a more toned down version of Teen Titans Go. I can't be the only one who makes that comparison. But what do you guys think? I'm gonna give Rise of the TMNT a 6 out of 10. I think it's okay, but if you guys like TMNT in general, I would recommend this show. If you like to binge watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Again, it lasts 2 seasons and a movie, and I like it for what it was. Now, what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Just comment below, let me know. I'm Wisdom Cube, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!